Zwom. Doot, 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 doot. BMO.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another BMO Creative crypto video. This one is about the Champawat tiger. Tigers have inspired many crypto creature legends and myths through their scary predatory nature and cold, silent hunting skills. They are ghosts, they are demons, they are monsters in many myths and legends. And despite being large, brightly colored cats, tigers are very stealthy, deadly animals. They have no problem bringing down deer, cattle, things way larger than themselves, and they can be very serious threat to people as well. The Champawat tiger was a female Bengal tiger, which is what I've basically drawn here, and it lived in the 19th century. This was the deadliest man-eating tiger of all time, killing several hundred people over a 4-year span roughly in Nepal and India. Bengal tigers can be huge, over 600 pounds, over 11 feet long, standing 3.5 feet tall at the shoulder. So if you're a 6 foot tall person and a tiger is standing straight up on its all four legs, its eyes are hitting you right in the chest. That's how big these animals are. 3.5 inch canines as well as claws, and can run over 40 miles an hour. These solitary creatures each have their own unique pattern of fur, black, orange, and white, which is why it is certain that all these killings were done by this one tiger. The thing that makes tigers even more dangerous to people is their ability to use infrasound, which makes them almost invisible or difficult to focus on, and they ambush prey from stealth. Tigers can attack under cover of darkness and during broad daylight because they inflict fatal damage without drawing blood most of the time by just biting you on the neck and separating your vertebrae and severing your spine, and they drag you off and disappear with prey without leaving a track. In 1903, the people in the area called the army since the Champawat tiger was so good at evading hunters. A massive patrol was formed, and they managed to flush the tiger out of her territory, putting an end to the threat, an end to the threat in Nepal anyway. The Champawat tiger went to India from there, where she started killing again, having learned from her experiences in Nepal, no doubt. Over the next 4 years, the tiger would paralyze the Kumaran district with fear, killing around 236 people in Nepal with her unique hunting style. At that time, many people mistakenly believed that tigers would only hunt at night. Okay, that's not correct. This tiger showed up and killed victims in the middle of the day in the middle of town. People became too afraid to leave their homes, barricading themselves inside when the tiger killed someone nearby. This thing would literally, you could be out shopping at the market, grabbing oranges or whatever and looking at them with your kid in your arms or just walking along beside you, and all of a sudden feel somebody jerk the kid's hand out of your hand, and you turn and look, and a tiger's running away at 40 miles an hour with the kid in its mouth. I mean, it was that quick, that scary. She also learned to space her attacks way far apart, covering a larger area. Using the district of Champawat as the center of her territory, she would travel over 20 miles in a single day to make a new kill, focusing on children and women, they say to reduce danger to itself, but I think it's because they're usually smaller and lighter, easier to pick up and carry after you've killed it, right? I mean, most guys are gonna outweigh most females, and yeah, I think that's probably the reason, or it could have had something to do with the way they smelled. Maybe they wore certain fragrances or something that men don't wear. Some men were attacked, but not nearly as many. Maybe they had farming implements in their hands all the time. Who knows? Who knows? Attacks continued until 1907, when the tiger was killed by a British hunter named Jim Corbett, who was hired because of his experience hunting tigers as well as other big cats. He insisted on being the only hunter on every expedition he did for fear of crossfire. And I think that's his military background talking because, yeah, he did not want to get shot mistakenly while somebody's trying to shoot this big cat. He tracked her from a 16-year-old girl that the tiger had killed but was chased off the body. So Corbett went to where the body was and he was looking around for blood and tracks and almost got killed because the tiger jumped at him then. Fortunately, he took 2 shots, severely injuring the cat, and then borrowed a pistol from another member of his hunting party and finished the tiger off when he started walking towards her and she was feigning death, and then jumped up at him and he shot her and she died within 20 feet of Corbett, is what the story says. Maybe they're just making it more dramatic, but it's still scary. When Corbett examined the body of the cat, he decided that the cat, immediately he noticed there were several scars on it where it had been shot so many times, and was missing a bottom canine on its right side, as well as the top tooth as well was chipped off. You can see it in that picture on the bottom right here. And the cat was well over 12 years old. So the combination of age and injury is why he says it was attacking humans, because humans are just lumps of meat. We're slow, we're easy to catch. The tiger killed 436 people in a little over 4 years. Now, people say that's a huge number, but when you think, tigers only eat once every 2 or 3 days, but they'll eat over 100 pounds in that one sitting. So that's a person. They could eat a person every 2 days, 2 or 3 days. So over 4 years, yeah, I mean, that's about right. That comes out to about right. Although this tiger's injuries probably led to the killing, I think it also had something to do with people expanding into their territories. Every time people do this, wild animal attacks are bound to become more common. There are a lot of coyote attacks and things like that in Texas, where I live, because people are just selling off their farmland and all of a sudden there's houses or apartments in that area and animals still live there and people just don't know any better. And there you go. So, what do you think of the Champawat tiger? Quite an amazing real monster, right? What do you think of her? Leave a comment below. Anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Please give this video a like and subscribe to BMO Creative for more crypto videos. Thanks so much. Bye.